welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a start of year book tag. I just thought it would be a good video to have on my channel just to gauge my vibe, you know? So yeah, we'll start. I've got a few questions on my phone, so I may be looking down on my phone because I'm an awkward banana and I don't know what I'm doing. But we gotta roll with it. Okay, so first question is, what made you start your booktube? And basically it's just been a dream of mine literally forever. If I could just if I could describe my dream job, it would be doing this. Like, obviously I need to improve dramatically if I want to take it more seriously, but I'm just starting it out as a bit of fun and seeing where it takes me. Yet every start of every year I tell myself, I've been into reading a lot for 2 years now, and the start of last year I told myself, right, I'm going to try and start a booktube, and I started filming a video and I was so awkward that I tried 5 times and then I just stopped and thought, I'll just start next January, it's fine, I'll just put it off till next January. Classic me, I just like to put things off and off. But this year I thought, basically I've got quite a good job for this, to do this, to read. I read a lot at my job because I work at a golf centre, so it's just kind of waiting around for customers, so I have a lot of time to read. So I thought, why are you doing I do think my job is really good for what it is, but I just think I've got a really good job to start something, but I'm just putting it off. And I felt towards the end of last year very unfulfilled with my life. I'm very anxious. I've never been an anxious person in my life, and then all of a sudden last year I just became really anxious, especially towards the end of the year. And I would wake up with heart palpitations, and I feel I'm put that down to just not feeling like my life was going anywhere and feeling like I wasn't doing all that I could be doing. And I wanted to start a booktube, but I just felt too anxious and I was worried about what people would say. I was just worried about starting and not knowing what to do and not understanding cameras, not understanding editing. Still don't, but I've started now, so the worst bit's over with. Yeah, I just felt really anxious and unfulfilled because as much as I think I've got a really good job, I could be doing so much more because of how relaxed it is. So this January I decided I'm gonna try to start a booktube because it's literally my dream, and see where it goes and just be really consistent with it. And yes, I'll be shit at the start, yes, no one will watch at the start, but the more consistent I am, surely it's only going to go in one direction. I'm going to improve in aspects of my life, even if nothing comes from this, video editing. I am a creative person anyway. I did fashion at uni, so I semi know what I'm doing with cameras, but it's more film cameras that I'm used to. So I just thought, I'm still developing creative skills, and also I'll be practicing talking. I'm not very good at articulating what I think and stuff like that, so I just thought there's nothing bad that can come from doing this. It's just going to be building my confidence. I don't know, and it's either try this project and just see what comes of it, or I don't know what I'm going to do, because otherwise I'll just become really anxious and depressed and unfulfilled in my life and just feel like I'm wasting my life. If I look back, I know I'll regret it. And yes, it's just going to be difficult at the start, but that's just the way things are in life, and you've got to push yourself. Start a project while I'm young, while I've got a good job for it. My job allows me to do this alongside. I just can't, I just feel surely I should just try, especially when it's literally my dream to do this and actually become good. So yeah, that's basically why I started, because this January I thought, no, Emma, you're doing it, I don't care. Well, in my head I was I might try next year, 3rd time's a charm. But then I did my first video and I thought, I'll just upload it and see what happens. I'm not expecting anything from it because I know YouTube isn't like that. But I'm just thinking, if I'm consistent with it, which once I get my heart set on something, I'm just going to be really consistent. I'm going to try and post once a week. Surely it can only go in one direction. Regardless, I'm just improving on my life skills and pushing myself. So yeah, I don't have very high expectations for myself. I'm not ambitious in the slightest, but I think every win's a win. So I'm so proud of myself for what I've even done by even starting this, buying a camera, and trying to take it seriously, and everyone in my family is as well, and everyone's pushing me to do it. So yeah, I literally remember telling my boyfriend in Paris like 2 years ago, I'm gonna start a booktube, and then that's still not happened, and now I'm finally doing it. So it's definitely been a long time thing for me. Like, I don't watch TV, I only watch booktube. So it's genuinely just all I ever wanted to do. So yeah, moving swiftly on from that like severely deep ass convo. But yeah, the rest of the questions aren't that deep. Okay, more on the book side now that I've introduced myself. How many books are you planning on reading in 2025? I've set my thing as 100. I ain't doing that. I ain't making it to 100, but again, push myself. Why the fuck not? Because YOLO, the fuck. No, but for real. Last year was 60. I read 78 books last year, and my goal was 60. And I don't know why I've said it such a dramatically amount higher, like 100 from 60, 40 books extra, but I'm just thinking a challenge is a challenge. Like, it's meant to be challenging, and I've like surpassed it by 18, my last goal, so let's just make it a bit more difficult. I don't actually think I'll make that, because I don't think I'll make that. Like, realistically, I'm a very slow reader. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Bless. It takes me a while to understand what's going on in mainly fantasy and complicated books. But yeah, I just thought it's literally called a challenge, so make it challenging. So yeah, I don't know whether I'll keep it 100. I'm sure I probably will keep it 100, but I'm not taking it as like gospel. Like last year, I was like locked in for those 60 books, hence why I did 78, because I was like, I'm getting 60 books no matter what. This year I'm thinking, yeah, it is a bit more of like a shooting for the stars type beat. So yeah, I'm thinking 100 books, but yeah, we'll see, because that's like 8 books a month. That is not how many books I read. That ain't how many books I read. And also, I'm going to Australia in February for 2 weeks, so that's going to make me behind, because I know for a fact that I'm going with my friends, so nothing productive will be happening book-wise. So yeah, but I'm going to try. I'm doing it. 8 books a month. I'm reading 100 books. I hope there's nothing like grim in the back, like probably see like my dusty ass surfaces or something, but yeah. Didn't need to say that, Emma. Name some books you didn't get to in the past year. Oh, but I want to make a priority in 2026. Throne of Glass series, I've not read it. I've read ACOTAR, really liked it, but I've been putting it off for so long because fantasy isn't my favourite genre. I did really like ACOTAR, like I loved it, but fantasy isn't my favourite genre, just because I find a big series a massive stressful commitment that just becomes anxiety inducing and stressful for me, because I get really stressed out when I've got loads of like, I want to read other things, but then I've got this commitment, and then it just becomes a chore, and then that's what I'm worried about, because everyone says it's like a life-changing experience, but I'm just so worried that I won't feel like that. But I really want to read it. I'm very much prioritising reading that this year, or at least starting that series. And also, yeah, fantasy isn't my favourite genre of all, so because I tend to get lost, and I've heard that this one's more fantasy driven than romance driven compared to ACOTAR. So yeah, I'm just worried about like the whole commitment of a massive series, having loads of politics, and I just wanted to read a romance book, but then I feel like I'm going to forget what's happened in the lore of it all, so then I'm going to feel like I have to read the next one, and then yeah, basically it's just my brain being my own worst enemy. But yeah, I really want to read that, because everyone says it's like the best journey you can ever go on, like in reading. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but for an avid fantasy reader, but for me, I'm not. So I'm intrigued to know what I think, because yeah, I really want to experience it. I really want to just say that I've read it and just be part of it. I just want to be part of the group. And I think I'm going to start with Assassin's Blade, because that's what everyone says to start. Well, like a lot of people say to start with. So yeah, I think I'll start with that, just because most of the booktubers and stuff that I read say to start with that. And then some less fantasy driven ones. I want to read more Emily Henry because I've only read Funny Story and Beach Read. I want to read like Happy Place and stuff because last summer I wanted to read it. It's annoying because they're like summary books. You only got like a few months to read them. I am going to Australia next month, so I might like take people, we meet on vacation because the films come out or something. I don't know. I don't even think I like that because it's Friends to Lovers and that's like my least favourite show, but I want to be part of it. I want to be part of the fandom again. Yeah, I really liked Funny Story. Beach Read, unpopular opinion, it was good. It was good. It was not like, it wasn't my soul book by any means. Yeah, it was alright. I liked it, but I didn't understand it the way everyone else like raves about it. But with Funny Story, I preferred it. I think, yeah, I preferred that. It felt more romance forward, which I know her books are like romance slash lit fic. But yeah, I prefer romance over like other genres. Like, I don't think I'm gonna read oh my god, no, Great Big Beautiful Life. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna read that. That's like doesn't sound that good to me. And then also I want to start reading Abby Jimenez. I've never read her books and everyone says that they're like the go of contemporary romance. So I'm definitely wanting to read some of hers, mainly the like just for the summer series, like the 3 books in that. I've got Part of Your World, so I want to read that. And yeah, I want to just experience everything that she's about, really. Next one. What genre do you read more of? I know I just said I prefer romance to literary like subplots, but I do kind of want to read a little bit more literary fiction because like there are books that I absolutely love more in that genre, like Normal People, One Day. I love One Day, especially the series. But Normal People, I fucking love that. And the writing in that. I read Bear Town, really liked that. What other books have I read? Oh, and another genre is, yeah, so I want to read some more of that. And I also like thrillers with it, but like a literary thriller. Like I read Where the Crawdads... Get Your Words Out, love. Where the Crawdads Sing, loved that. And that was like more of a literary one. Why can I not think of any of the books I've read ever right now? I can't. Yeah, right now I can't think of any others. But yeah, I just like want to read some more like intellectual books because like I just want to be like clever and shit. And then also memoirs. I love memoirs. Being a nosy person, I love to know like what's going on behind the scenes. So like celebrity memoirs or just anything, or like, yeah, I just really enjoy it. Yeah, just listening to other people's experiences that are actually real, but memoir is about a real person's life and I just love that. What's a book that you've had forever and are determined to read? Many books. But I'm really like craving that nostalgia of like, I know it's actually two or a bit like 3 years ago, but like it feels nostalgic, that like OG book talk phase where like I just got into reading and I found it and I was so excited and I just like wanted to, I like was just buying books and books and books and books. Obviously never read them, but like I just like really wanted to read like everything that ever came up on my For You page. I really like want to go back and read some of those like OG book talk books that like no one really reads anymore, but I never read them because everyone's already read them, but I never read them. I'm thinking of doing like a book, like a vlog of that because I just feel like it would be really fun. Like The Hating Game by, yeah, that's definitely not by Sally Rooney, love. Wrong Sally, hun. I think Sally Thorne, I think. And like The Billionaire. What's that like Lauren Asher one? Billionaire something or other, I don't know. It's about like Dreamland Billionaire, that, and like Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. All of those ones that were like viral like in like 2020 or something. I really want to read like those types of books. And like Powerless, like just like stuff that no one like talks about now, but like they just make me feel like nostalgic for like when I was just getting into reading that. I found it really exciting. So yeah, just basically all the books that I've had for years and never read them, those are the books that I want to read this year. Or at least make a start on them because they're literally just collecting dust and I don't want to get rid of them because I am actually intrigued. But like there's always new ones coming out and then everyone's talking about the new ones and then I just forget about the old ones. But yeah, I'm faux show reading some of those old ones because I just feel like that'll I absolutely love reading, but like that's gonna like re-spark like that feeling like when you first get into reading. And yeah, well, I'm hoping it'll spark that. They might all be shit, but like I've read like the Twisted Love series when I first got into reading, and like that era, that's like what I want. Like kind of shit books, like, oh, I'm not supposed to swear on my channel. Kind of like mid-ass books, but like, yeah, I'm gobbling them up, like I am. That's like my type of shit. My type of shit, that is. Oh, I just swore again. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm, best believe I'm not a critic, let's just put it that way. A book you're likely to reread. I don't really usually reread books because I have like a million books that I haven't read that I want to read. I read Quicksilver ages ago, and with me and fantasy romance, I like it when they're like chatting, like the main characters are like chatting and like the stakes are like kind of low and they're just like getting freaky and shit. But when the politics shit happens, like, oh, what the fuck is wrong? I think I'm just a bit awkward. But yeah, when it starts to get complicated and like war starts happening, I can't picture what's going on. I don't understand the law. Yeah. Brain like fucking clocks out. Oh, Emma, come on, love. Sort yourself out. Yeah, like, yeah. And then, oh my god, why are you like fucking trying to start a speech or something? But yeah, I really like romances when it's like romance and they're just like all like fucking getting freaky and shit. When it actually comes down to like serious stuff, I just clock out because I don't know what's going on and I don't really care. And then that becomes a problem when the next book comes out a year later and I especially don't know what happened because I wasn't paying attention that much at the time, and then I've forgotten because I forget everything 3 books down the line, so I don't remember what I read last month. So yeah, that becomes a major problem. Yeah, so that becomes then a problem, and then I feel anxious about reading the next one because I don't think I'll know what's going on and I won't like it as much as everyone else liked it because I don't know what's going on. That happened in Onyx Storm, like what the hell are you happening in that book for real? So yeah, I think I might basically, in a roundabout way, that was me basically saying I think I might reread Quicksilver because Brimstone came out and I don't actually, like, I remember the romance parts and I remember the MMC, but do I actually remember any of the lore? I doubt it. So yeah, I might reread that. And also House of Bane and Blood. That is an amazing underrated book, by the way. I loved that book and it was nice, it was concise, it was short, and I fucking loved it, and it's a duology. Tell me why I read that last January and I've still not picked up the next one. Asking for a mate. Like, what's wrong with you, Emma? Come on. So yeah, I might reread that. I don't know. That one was actually one I did know what was going on in because I was like locked in, I was loving it. But now I don't exactly remember what actually happened actually. So I'm thinking I won't appreciate the second one as much as I love the first one because I won't know what's going on. I'm repeating myself now, but you know what I mean, you get the gist. So yeah, reread that potentially, or maybe I'll just raw dog it and just go in and just hope for the best. Because yeah, Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Going back to the last question, nostalgic book talk read from years ago. No one reads now, but I gobbled that up and left no crumbs for real when I read it, and I loved it. And I want to reread it. Like, you see me, I really want to reread that. But I don't know if I'll ever get around to rereading any of those because I've got a bazillion other books that I've not read, so yeah. So it just feels like a waste rereading ones that I've already read. An author you won't be reading more books from this year. Yeah, Veronica Lancet. Now, Fairy what the fuck was that? Sorry, excuse my French. What the heliante was that? I'm not getting into that because I spoke about it in my tier ranking video. Yeah, nah, that's going in the black bin, that is. Because I don't want to be a hater and I'm not a critic and it's my opinion. And I truly would love if I loved it. Like, I love that people love it, but for me, yeah. No. Yeah. I don't think I'll be reading anything else from her. I don't even think she's got any other books out, or maybe she does. If she does, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Lynn Painter, less severe hatred. I don't hate the author at all. I just did not like Fairy Tale. Like, that was my worst book from last year. Lynn Painter, No. No, 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 no. Millennial Cole writing, I don't like it. It's cringy, it's cheesy. I don't think I'll be reading any more books from her because of that. Just like you can tell by it's written by a middle-aged woman trying to be down with the kids. Nuh-uh. Right, hating over now. Back to positivity, back to kindness, back to niceness. Most anticipated 2025 release. Liz Tomforde, or Tom Fordy, I think it's Liz Tomfordy actually. New book. Liz Tomforde's new book. Yeah, Liz Tomfordy's new book. I'm not actually sure what it is, but I'll be putting the pictures of the books on the screen anyway, so yeah, that is fucking going in my basket, like yesterday. That is going in my basket. My favourite series of last year, Windy City. Favourite book of last year, Right Move. Amazing book. Amazing crack. No. Crack. Like, seriously. So yeah, I need to speed this up because I've got to go to the fucking gym. Oh, I've got to go to the gym. Anyway, yeah, Liz Tomforde's new book. I really hope I love it because I love her. I absolutely love Liz Tomforde. Like, I hope your pillow is cold on both sides, Liz Tomforde. A book to show adaptation you're excited about. All the Sinners Bleed. Read it, listen to it, read it or listen to it. Best thriller I've ever read. I listened to the book because the writing style was a bit too intellectual for me at the start, but oh my god, it's a really good audiobook as well. Amazing book. Read it. Like, kind of scary, really good. Was like a movie playing in my head. Like, it's destined to be adapted. It's so amazing. It's not like any other thriller. It's really good. And I'm very excited for the adaptation of that because that's going to go viral and every man and his dog's going to be watching it because it's going to be amazing. Bookish goal for this year. Again, it's just circling back to focusing on what's actually happening in the politics of complicated, mainly fantasies. Like, lock in and try and process what's going on. Because in my head, when I'm reading, I think I'm reading it, like I'm reading it and I'm clocking what's going on. But then once, I don't know if this is just me being a forgetful person, which I am. I'm a severely forgetful person. But yeah, that's my thingy, just to try to like pay attention more. so it doesn't go in one ear and out the other. And also to try and keep on top of my series, which I already do quite a good job of, to be fair, but like, well, I'll say that, but then Quicksilver and House of Bane of Blood I now needed to reread because I left too big of a gap. But yeah, that's what I would like to do, just make sure that I'm not feeling anxiety surrounding the amount of series that I've got to finish, because I do, especially when it comes to a following story, not so much interconnected ones, because that doesn't really matter, but yeah. A sequel you're anticipating? Well, of course I want an announcement on the next ACOTAR book, but if we're talking about things that are actually potentially actually might happen, I'm going to be doing Chloe Walsh's next book. Binding 13 series is like one of my like favourite series of all time, God tier. I'm just like so not like the other girls, but yeah, I am honestly, I love that series to death. It is the best series. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be excited for the next series in that, and I'm hoping it'll come out next year, like surely. And then what to expect from this account, I'm just put, I will be providing nothing different to anyone else. I am not unique in any way, shape or form. I actually want to be more like the booktubers on YouTube because of how amazing they are. Like, they are my idols, like truly, like, I love them. And like, I think those booktubers are my best friends. Like, if I ever bumped into one of those booktubers, I'd be shocked if they didn't know who I was, because we're friends. Like, surely they've seen me before because we're like best buds, like I watch them all the time. So yeah, I will be providing nothing new. Just when you've run out of watching all the proper booktubers, you could watch my video because you stumbled across it when your feed's looking dry as fuck and nothing's there, and hopefully you're somewhat like find me a bit bearable. And yeah, I'm not really expecting to change like anything, to be honest. I'm not changing anyone's world. I'm just trying to enjoy myself, improve on my skills and feel fulfilled and have a project that I'm working on. Like, I'm really excited by the prospect of this and just seeing like where it could go, and just having a bit of fun and hopefully not being too insufferable to anyone watching. I hope that that's not the way it is. I will say I am very honest with my reviews. I'm not going to be like, I feel like sometimes you can watch people and think you're convincing yourself that you like the book. No, I am actually going to try to be as brutally honest as I can. So yeah, I don't care how hyped up it is, I am not going to try and convince myself that I like the book. Even though I've definitely been guilty of doing that in my time. I'm definitely like all the other bitches. I'm no different to anyone else. And I'm no better than anyone else. In fact, I'm a lot worse. I want to do a wide range of different videos. I don't want to... With me, I like a lot of different genres. There is no genre I won't read, really. Like literary fiction, thriller, horror, fantasy, romance, memoir, dark romance, sci-fi. You give it to me to read, you hype it up to me, I'm reading it. Like, I've got to be a part of it. I'm a follower. To my core, I am a follower. I'm a sheep. And if I see someone raving about something, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna get my own opinion. So yeah, I'll be reading every genre. I won't be doing a specific one. I will say I do like romance a lot, but that's not going to stop me from reading any of the books. But yeah, maybe some of my books will be leaning a bit more romance heavy. We'll see, won't we? But yeah, I just like, that's the only thing I can think of that could ever tempt someone to watch me, is that I'm still trying to work out my own taste myself. Like, I've only really been reading for 2 years, which isn't that long in the grand scheme of things. Like, yes, I read before, but that was Justin Bieber fanfics and Harry Styles fanfics, so it's not the same as actually reading different genres. Oh, classics is another genre I'll read. So yeah, it's just me finding my niche along with you guys, or or no one, because no one's probably watching this, but you guy being probably my boyfriend. But yeah. And yeah, I'm just hoping, I'm very excited by the prospect of all this, so yay, I'm very excited. We'll see what comes of it. Booktubers, creators that inspire you, all of them mainly, but I'll name some of my subscriptions of people that I absolutely love, because there's many. Like, I literally, like I said, all I watch is booktube, so yeah. Asia Paoloni. I don't know how to say these people's names, so yeah, I may be offending people here, but Arabella Touchstone, Books Are Sick, Destiny Sidwell, obviously, Ellen Catherine. She inspires me. She inspires me a lot. Like, the way she's so hardworking, you can just tell. Like, the amount of books she reads. She posts 2 videos a week and she works a full-time job. Yeah, take my hat off, truly. Ellen Miller, love. The way she speaks, her accent is just amazing. Oh no, it's Ellen Reads, not Ellen Miller, but they're the same person. Subscribe to both because I'm just like a stan. Heather McLary, her editing inspires me. She's like really cool. Jack Edwards, obviously. There. Laura Home. I don't know what her account is. I don't know if her account is Laura Home. I'm literally just looking through my subs. But yeah, she's really good. I love her. Her editing's really good. Lucy's Library. Lucia's Library or something. I love the way she talks. Leah Crumpton, lover of pages. Love her editing as well. She's so cool. Liv's Bookcase. Love her. And she's also from Manchester like me. So every time my mum comes in, she hears her voice, she goes, oh, another Manchester girl. Rachel Catherine. Sarah Crowley. Like, she is like the goat of BookTube, if that's possible. Sarah Hafid. I don't know how to say her name, but I fucking love her channel. Sarah's Cozy Corner. I just love her. I truly adore her. I think that's everyone. Mainly the two Ellens I love, Sarah Crawley and Sarah Hafid as well. Well, two Sarahs and two Ellens. Those are like my faves, but I love so many. Truly, like, I just want to be half what these guys are and then I'll be happy. So yeah, that's all I've got today. Thanks so much for watching, like anyone's watching it, but I'll just say it to the abyss. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you next week with the next video, which is going to be a reading vlog. Yay, can't wait. Okay, bye.